Hi FIU fam, welcome to Univision. I'm Jessica Rodriguez, host of the morning show Despierta America. And you probably didn't know this about me, but I'm a proud FIU Panther. I went to Carta and I always have my paw up and ready to go. So I want to show you guys what a day in the life is here in Despierta America with all this craziness. So come along and enjoy. Journalism came into my life super early on. Basically, you get to have a voice and you get to give a voice to someone that doesn't have one in the community or even on a global level. When I used to go to school at FIU, the newspaper was called The Beacon, and that was the first time that I started finding my voice, that I started writing stories, even stories that I wasn't that passionate about, but that even in and of itself was a great opportunity because that is real life. You don't get to report stories all the time about the things that you love. I got an internship at Univision during my time at FIU. I was working full-time and I was a student full-time. In my sophomore year at FIU, I applied for an internship here, and I really thought it was just going to be like a 3-month thing. It was going to be very short-lived, but one thing led to another, right place at the right time, and here I am 11 years later. So I would 100% always recommend someone to be authentic. I think authenticity is really what's going to make you stand out in this business. We're living a time that is a little bit difficult because there's so much going on with streaming and social media that TV is kind of going through a metamorphosis. It's changing. And nowadays people want to see real people. If you want to pursue a career in entertainment, in TV, in journalism, whatever it is, I would always say to be authentic because people are starting to get used to that whole, like, we call it like the fourth camera, where people are way more genuine about their emotions. If you are making your demo reel and you can include different ways that you are versatile, that you can report on so many different things, that you can do sports, entertainment, fashion, weather, I don't know, whatever the case may be. If you have that ability, you have to 100% showcase it because versatility is power. But at the end of the day, that person that is going to hire you for the job is going to say, who is she? Who is he? What does he stand for? What does she think? Where's her voice in this? Because nowadays, it's so hard to find someone that is brave enough to say what they think and to kind of stand up for their values. My advice to future journalists, so all you students at FIU that are trying to pursue a career in media, I would say be prepared. I do think that a lot of the things that have happened to me today are because I was at the right place at the right time, but none of those things would have happened had I not been prepared. So I think you need to work hard. There's nothing wrong with working hard, with doing the extra hours, with maybe doing the job that you're not crazy about, but it's going to get your foot in the door in order to get the other things. No, I think every day that I'm here, I'm in shock because I used to watch this show growing up, and I see the joy that it brings to like my family, my parents, and for me to be so young and a woman and Latina and all these things, I think every day I try not to take it for granted because I know that there's not a lot of people that get to live out their dream, and I get to live on my dream every day. So I don't want to get too emotional. It's all happy things, but every day I'm very grateful and I'm very happy to be here.